Happy birthday, Virgo. I'm your Cosmic Auntie, and this is going to be your September reading. I hope that your season has been wonderful so far. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being here. I'm glad that this reading has crossed your path. I hope it's helpful in some way. So we've got Justice coming out. I'm gonna get some more information. Eight of Pentacles. I just heard coming into view. Things coming into view. So, projects that you've been working on, initiatives, manifestations, the things that you have been diligently putting your time and effort in. Like, I definitely see that you've been working consistently and you've been very dedicated at whatever it is that you've been doing. You've been really elevating your skill level in some form, some capacity. And September is a time where you're going to really start seeing it come into view more and more. Seven of Cups. And the Hierophant. And then the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. I feel like whatever this is, like, that you've been really diligently working at, whatever is coming into view, it's providing like a lot of space to kind of dream even bigger, you know. Like, there's just, oh my gosh. So we've got the Six of Pentacles, which is a card that you rule over, and then we've got the Lovers again wanting to come out. So now we have the Lovers on the board. Very interesting, Virgo, because I feel like there's some of you could be getting married and some of you could be getting divorced. And like both of like, as much as divorce like is very challenging, very complex, there's a sense of liberation with it. And it could be kind of in the like recent to distant past. Like, you know, some of you might be newly divorced and have been exploring kind of a new reality for yourself and have had more maybe space and time to dedicate yourself to things that you want to dedicate yourself to, and it's really expanded your like horizons, and there's a lot of creativity, there's a lot of possibility, there's a lot of like whimsy kind of coming through in regards to this exploration of new reality. And some of you maybe even like finding yourself ready to date. There's a sense of really coming into a deeper cohesion with yourself through this process, and finding a sense of love with yourself and feeling ready to kind of get out there again. You know, really looking at like reciprocity, really at valuing who you are, valuing what you give, like really being able to see like what you give and feel your worth, right? So there's that. Like some of you, that might resonate with some of you. I definitely feel that coming in, like just this exploration of a new reality after perhaps going through a divorce. And having like finding like a new skill, or picking up an old skill, or just having more time to dedicate yourself to like what it is that you're interested in. You know, this could even for some of you like be like, again, a skill, a hobby, a craft. This could also be like more time at work or a business, or taking your business to the next level and experiencing like a whole like plethora of possibilities, and that being really empowering and really like assisting you in feeling on track, feeling in alignment with like your like soul mission, like your just and feeling this sense of prosperity and abundance. There's balance here with Justice and the Six of Pentacles. Things are being brought into balance, and with the Lovers as well. Lovers is about balance, balancing your masculine, feminine energy, your yin yang energy, and again coming into deeper cohesion with self, life, others, and really feeling a sense of love and connection to where it is you are in your life and who it is that you are. Okay, so that is really exciting for some of you. And then for others of you, like I said, some of you might be getting married. So that's coming through as well. Some of you might be getting married and really like putting your head down, and there's been lots of preparation, there's been a lot of organization, and there's been a lot of like resources and energy being put into this whole like the wedding. Okay, very exciting, very, very exciting. There's so much to do. Like there seems to be like a bit of like overwhelm, which I'm sure is absolutely normal and valid, because there's just so many like things to kind of keep track of, right? So just remember to like always bring it back to fun, okay? Like the moment it starts becoming unfun, like take a break and ground, okay? Ground and connect with your lover, and remember, you know, like to just like this, of course, not forgetting like why you're doing this, but sometimes I'm sure like weddings can become so complex that it's like, okay, yeah, like this is about marrying my like love. This is about love, the love I share with, you know, like with a significant other, the love that you share with your significant other, like that's the truth of it, okay? So that could be really helpful, right? And also ask for help when you need it. This is a card of assistance. So yeah, ask for help when and if you need it. And I'm sure you will. Everyone needs help, okay? Because Virgo, you are very detail oriented, and you can take on a lot, and you know, can kind of get into a point of like nobody can do it like you, right? Like, and this is your special day. But also find things to delegate and be able to kind of clear your plate, because that will leave you room for the things that like truly matter. And there's always like a way that you can communicate what it is that you desire. in regards to whatever it is that you're delegating. So that's very, like, two very specific messages coming through, for sure. And if you don't resonate with either one of those, it's like, I really feel like you leveling up in a sense of your career, your craft, exploring new heights and new places, feeling very aligned with life, feeling very like on track, and again, in alignment with your soul mission, like, and just feeling this sense of connectedness to life. Like, September is definitely like a month of elevating, leveling up. We've got the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck and the Sun. So also kind of standing strong, standing firm in like who you are and what you're doing. Regardless of what storyline you connect with, if any, I definitely feel an energy coming through here of just falling in love with yourself at a deeper level. Really falling in love with yourself and really like being content with where you're at, like no matter what, while witnessing this sense of level up, right? Like really watching things come into view. Yeah, the Sun at the bottom here too. I think I said that. But there's things coming into view. There's things like being illuminated here. Five of Pentacles. With the Devil. Oh. The Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so it feels, you know, there's difficulty. There's difficulty being like put behind you. The Eight of Cups is all about moving on, leaving things in the past. There could be a lot of triggers coming up right now, because that's when they like to trigger, is when like there's these next levels that you're reaching in your work, in your craft, in your hobby, in your life, right? Like if you are getting married, or if you have or are getting divorced, right? Like these major moments in our life, that's where the triggers can be most prominent, right? So it's like these things around lack or not being good enough, or like not having enough, and things like that, like it not working out, okay, you know. So just find, if you are finding yourself feeling triggered in that way, I keep wanting to cover my heart. So that could be like a first step, covering your heart, like, and bringing your awareness to those emotions, and breathing deep, and again connecting with yourself, your lover, your, you know, your friends, your community, whatever feels like home to you can really help just work through any of these triggers, and to kind of remind yourself that you are safe, you are loved, you are protected, and that you have love all around you, and that you are worth support, right? And you are worth, like, you deserve like the accolades, you deserve your flowers, and like they're definitely here. So very interesting. So yeah, and again, if you're not resonating with the relationship kind of timeline, there's definitely like all of you are leveling up in some way. All of you, if you're still here and resonating with this reading, all of you are leveling up. There's things coming into view, there's whole new horizons opening up for you, and it's really bringing you into deeper alignment. And some of you might even like be in really like really like tight partnerships, right? Like you might be in partnership and feeling that sense of stability there with that as well. But like both of you being unique individuals and like watching yourself like level up in this healthy like dynamic. So that also is kind of coming through for some of you too. But regardless of what it is, all of you are leveling up, and right at that point, all of this, the devil likes to come out and try and trick you. The devil likes to come out and try and trigger you, right? But like behind that is the 9 and 10 of Pentacles. Stability, success, prosperity, abundance, okay? This is what you have built for yourself, and what you are bringing into connection, what you are bringing into even like greater stability, okay? Wow, so beautiful. So if you're finding yourself thinking back to when the basket dropped, when the rug was pulled out from under you, right at the brink of like this next level, show love to yourself, show yourself grace, okay? Things are being balanced out, that justice is being served, okay? What you're experiencing as beautiful things in your life, and this like coming into view of what it is that you've been really cultivating, is very real and true. These illusions and these triggers are only there to try and thwart, and they're not real. They might stem to very real circumstances in your past, but they aren't truly happening. So again, connect with yourself, ground, nurture yourself, do things that really like connect you to your body, to earth, to spirit. Connect to those that you feel at home, like that feel like home to you. And enjoy the trajectory of growth, and like tell those like little insecure thoughts to like get out of here, because what they're trying to mask is that things are really, really good. Things are really stable. Things are growing in a beautiful way. And there's just so much growth potential with what it is that you're doing and who it is that you are, regardless of how this reading has resonated with you, because things are coming into view. Things are coming into balance. All the things that you've worked so hard to create, and that you will continue to work for, are manifesting, and it's opening up new opportunities and potentials for you. And yeah, so amazing. A tidy house, clarity and organization. Yeah, if you're finding yourself feeling triggered, especially at this like the brink of this next level of your life, and like all of a sudden all of these like old insecurities or triggers are coming up, it can be really helpful to literally check in. And like this card talks about like emotional things, energetic things, as well as physical things. So purging from your being things that do not serve you anymore, okay? Like old things that just are outdated, okay? That are like that pop up and try and claw you back into a place that you've already outgrown. Those are the things that need to be let go. And it's a practice, right? It's easier said than done, but there's, you know, more awareness that the more awareness you bring to these places, the less power they have. So the more you recognize them, the more you can say, hey, I recognize you, and like, this is not applicable to this moment, you know, and, you know, extract any wisdom necessary and let it go. And then also with physical things as well, because there is an expansion here, Virgo. You're expanding into new horizons this month. So kind of giving things away, rearranging things in your home, decluttering, like getting into the junk drawer, organizing your cupboards, your closet, taking things to the thrift store, again, kind of gifting things away, can help, like, again, create more space for the energy to like flow in, because there's a lot of energy flowing in this month of September that you have been preparing for, and that you've been building for, and that you have been like literally cultivating and practicing. Like I said, there's something coming into view here that's really, really remarkable, beautiful. Like you've been dedicating yourself to a craft, a skill, work, a relationship, whatever it is. And again, it's bringing in a whole new slew of opportunities and potential. So make sure that you, clean house both internally and externally to make room for that gush of new energy, and so that you can really expand into these new horizons. Okay, so your postcard from Spirit. Dearest you, did you know that when you stop fighting and accept everything exactly as it is right now, miracles start to happen? There is a freedom in this kind of radical acceptance. Let go of unrealistic expectations and see things as they really are, not how you'd like them to be. You'll be surprised at how everything seems to fall into place. When you refuse to accept things, life gets messy. You act messy and your world stays in chaos, tension, and disarray. But don't try to force a change or manipulate circumstances. Instead, learn about what is in front of you and face it with your eyes fully open. Then you can decide, stay or go, sink or swim, move or stay still. Acceptance is the key to freedom and opens the door to the real opportunities waiting to be discovered. Set yourself and others free. Loving you so much, always and forever.